listen, understand. This all comes in the question of concentration. So just to check what is our concentration level or Shraddha, what you call it, Kannada, Gamana. Gamana is the correct word, no? Or what? So I don't know in Kannada. You all of you know English now. You are comfortable if I talk in English. I don't know Kannada, so okay, we will. So we will play small game and just check our level of concentration. It is very simple. I will tell you 1, 2, 3, clap. Then you clap. Okay? Clear? The instruction is clear? 1, 2, 3. I didn't tell clap. I told what is the instruction. 1, 2, 3, then I will tell clap, then only you clap. Okay, clear. Now you know how the reasoning is. That is what I want to check. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. I have to clap also. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3. So you got it. Just small claim. Because now in our life it is very important that we need enough Shraddha. The actual word for concentration, Shraddha is not concentration. Alertness in life. Because the whole world function because of each and individual son. When we grow up, when you all grow up, you will become great officers in the government office or be doing big business. So what happens? So many people will be depending upon you. There may be number of people depending on you, and if you don't have the Shraddha or concentration, what will happen? The others will suffer. For example, I will tell a small story. You might have heard that in your school, they teach you stories or just only the subject. You can talk. You can talk. Whoever is answering, answer not loud because I am little slow in hearing. In the school, you learn any stories. You discuss any stories or only the subject. Stories, no. What story they teach? One story, but is to start with someone. One story in the school you learn, one story you start. Then I know what type of stories you are learning in the school. Stories, not a subject, only some stories. Okay, I will tell a story then. You might have heard this story in your school, I hope. Okay, the story is like that. There was one king. All the stories starts, old story starts with what? King. Once upon a time. It's like that. Now, once upon a time, there was a king. His name was Ramayya. What was his name? The King Ramayya. The King Ramayya got an enemy. That enemy king's name is Krishnaya. You remember the two names? What are the names? Krishnaya. So once this Krishnaya was ready to attack this Ramayya. So Ramayya know that he is going to get attacked at any moment. The Krishnaya and his soldiers will come. So this Ramayya was preparing for a war. Older time war preparation. Older time the weapons used for war. What are the weapons used for war? Older times, not now. Older times. Horse, arrow, spears, then shield. Okay then. What? Bomb is not there. Okay, present time what we use, older time you forget. Present time what we use for what? Correct. You are very clear. So older time those things were not there. So the older time war, they were using all these arrows, older types of swords and all those things. And they were traveling. The soldiers and the king, everybody used to travel on what? On horseback. You have seen horse now. Anybody here who has not seen horse? All of you. See the horse when it's especially using for the war and that. It's like they put some horse shoe there. Are you aware about that horse shoe? You know, like us already. Why you are putting shoe in our hands? No idea. To protect. The same way, the horse legs are also to be protected. So they use some hinges and pierce its what we call horse. They put that typical metal part. Horse glue means not like our leather or the canvas. They use metal parts. So this metal part is put in the horse leg so that horse leg doesn't get pain when it's because the horse has to carry the soldiers. Many of the soldiers will be very, very hefty, weighty. So this king, what was the king's name? Our friendly king, Ramaya, sent all his horses to check whether this horse shoe is correct in all their legs. So many horses are there, but he told the horse shoe checking man, you should do it fast because much time is not there. In no time we have to go for the war. So the horse shoe checking person, repairing person, he was very busy. One after another, the horse used to come. You know how the horse shoe is fixed? They will keep the horse fall down, and 3-4 people will keep it down. Then in the leg, they will hinges they will use, and they will put the shoe. So this work is going. And at that time, the king's horse also big. The king's horse was very huge, big. When they tried to fix these hinges in the horse, in that horse, one hinge was not properly fixed. But generally 3 hinges are there. In each horse shoe to fix it, how many? 3. Of that 2 fixed well, but one was not fixing properly. But that the person who is doing it, he thought it is okay. Only one hinge is little loose, no problem like that. He left it. And by the time the Krishnaya was charging with his soldiers and on horses, trying to attack Ramaya. So immediately Ramaya called all the soldiers, and he himself mounted upon a horse. In olden time, the war winning or war losing is based upon the king's failure. If the king falls down from the horse, the war is lost. That was the olden time. Now what is the rule? There is nothing like that. One country has to say that we are lost, then the other will stop the war. Olden time it was not like that. When the king of a particular country, or fighting country, when the king falls down from the horse, it is considered a war is lost by the fallen king and the other king is won. So these soldiers are started attacking. They were all allied. And olden time, the king used to lead. The king was the leader who used to lead the army. Nowadays it is not like that. Nowadays who leads the army are soldiers. Who? Major, correct. Not the king, not the prime minister or president. Now it is the who? The major of the army, he will be leading. Olden time it was not like that. He himself, the king has to be first leading. So our king, what was our king's name? Ramaya mounted upon his horse, and he told all his soldiers, come, we will charge, we will go and fight. Like that he started his horse and all of the soldiers behind him. They all started running fast because the Krishnaya's soldiers are approaching. And while they were going, running like that, this king's horse, whose hinges was not properly fixed in the horse shoe was not fixed, that horse shoe it fallen. So this horse which is carrying the king has very tremendous pain. And because of the tremendous pain, it fallen down. So when the horse fallen down, what will happen to the king? King also fallen down. So what was the rule? Yeah, so the king fallen down means the people, the king's army chiefs, this Ramaya's army people also doesn't know what happened. So they shouted. See, they thought that Krishnaya has sent some arrow and it has pierced through our Ramaya's heart, and the Ramaya has fallen down because of the Krishnaya's weapon. So they all shouted, see, our king has fallen down. We lost the war. If you people want life, you ran away because otherwise what happened? The enemy will come, kill us. So you all ran. Then they started running here and there, and all these Ramaya's soldiers, some of them has been killed by the Krishnaya's soldiers. Then Krishnaya came to the Ramaya's country, and then Krishnaya became the king of the Ramaya's country. Now see, this war, this particular was lost before starting the war. Before starting the war itself, it was lost. Because of whose fault? Who was fault? Whose fault it was? Correct. It's a small mistake. No, he was visiting a small concentration. He did not have enough concentration. Shraddha, a lack of Shraddha we got. A lack of concentration of a small person has the full country has to suffer. The full country also. So now, even if a small person in the administration he has it has a small mistake, it affects a lot in the whole thing. So that is what we say. We have to always, what we happen, we have to always need to have a concentration. See, the concentration is an attitude of our mind. Generally, we don't have much concentration of the mind. Why? Because our mind has to attend to 5 things at the same time. We got one mind, and invariably it has to attend to 5 things. So its attention is divided between 5. The 5 things are what we call the touch, the sight, the hearing. Now you are listening. No? When you are listening, 2-3 things are happening. What is happening? Your mind has to attend to see what is this Guruji telling. So you are seeing me. The mind is telling, you are seeing the Guruji is a little bearded person like that. The mind will go on telling something about me. Then you are hearing my voice. Okay, that voice is okay. Your mind will tell. Okay, the 2 things definitely. Which are the 2 things? The seeing and sometimes not only the seeing and sound, sometimes the smell. Suppose some incense has been, smoke is there, then the smell will come and trouble you. If there is not enough fan, now the air is not much moving. So what will happen? You get sweating. So again the touch feeling is there. So at the same time, the mind has to attend to 5 things. So generally because of that, our concentration level is less. Not because of our fault, not because of our mind fault, but the mind itself has to continuously shift. So in order to concentrate on one aspect, only on one thing, when all the 5 things are there, you have to train your mind to concentrate on one sense. There are 5 senses we told, 5 sense organs. What are the 5 sense organs we told? Okay, all the 5 things. So instead of that, firstly what we will do, we will do a small exercise by which we can concentrate on only one sense. That particular exercise I will tell you now. It is called, the name of the exercise is called the Nishpand Bhav. Yes, it is a Sanskrit. How many of you know Sanskrit? Sanskrit language you know, no? It is a language that much you see. When you entered here, no, somebody was chanting something. You could not understand why it is in the language of Sanskrit. The Sanskrit language is the old language, so many of the old techniques are named after Sanskrit words. So here, firstly, I will teach you one small technique. It is very simple techniques. Just to concentrate on sound. Instead of concentrating many things, make the mind continuously try to concentrate on sound. The sound comes through how you are hearing the sound, through which this ear. So here it is like that. We close our eyes. We have to sit straight. One thing. Because what happens now, our concentration level will go if we regularly sit straight. Because our what we call the spine is made. It is erect. So if you keep the spine erect, they say your concentration level will go. Also, you won't have any fear in life. So as far as possible, since you are at this stage, you are children, you will be able to do it. After certain age, you won't be able to. You know that you have to sit erect, but the body will not cooperate. You sit erect means 5 minutes you will sit erect, then immediately you will go like. So what happens? That concentration is not there. So here, to improve concentration, first thing is, as far as possible, stand, sit all erect. So that will make you aware you are concentrated. Very simple it is. I can guarantee you, If you always sit straight or walk straight, your concentration level will go. Anyone, you first friends also you tell if they are able to sit straight. It is very very simple instruction, but what happens? Not easy to follow because you have to be aware about it. So sitting straight will help you to improve concentration. Firstly, we will sit straight. Then we will close our eyes. Then we will pick up one sound. There are number of sounds when you concentrate, one number of sounds going in and out. Of that, one sound you mentally pick up. You will be hearing many sounds. You don't have to close your ear and only eyes you are closed. Then it is for only 2 to 3 minutes. You close your eyes and pick up one of the sound. Listen to one of the sound. Only that particular sound, whatever you pick up. Then after 3 minutes, I will say, oh. As soon as I say, oh, you can open. You open the eyes, that exercise is over. Then we will discuss what sound you heard. So you, after hearing the sound, you should keep in mind which sound you heard, which sound you concentrated. Okay. Then after opening the eye, I will ask you which sound you concentrated. Not all of you, some of you. Then you can tell which sound you concentrated. It's a very simple, right? You got the instructions correctly. What are the things told? Sit straight, then close the eyes, then concentrate. 3 things only. Okay, we will start. I will also participate with you. I will also close my eyes. Then I will chant Om. Is one sound I will make. That time you can all open the eyes. Okay, for only 2 minutes, not much time. Okay. First row, someone say what sound? Fan sound, bird sound. Then anyone, any of you? Speaker, you are sitting right near to that. Okay. That last person will not hear. So there are 2, 3 sounds. So any other sounds? Flow of water. Oh, great. Then someone talking. Anything. So 5, 6 sounds already. Anyone have any other sounds? Okay. Now see there were maybe 5, 6 sounds, or more sounds. Whatever it may be. All of you did not pick up the same sound. There were 6 sounds. As you told, there was 6 types of sounds. You could concentrate. One could concentrate on the sound of the fan. One could concentrate on the chirping of the bird. Then another the flow of water. Another the speaker sound, like that. And somebody was speaking that way. That sound. Okay. So there is some meaning behind it. Why you concentrate on what particular sound? That when you grow up, you will, if you do this exercise regularly, when you grow up, not now, when you grow up, you will be able to read a lot. But why you pick up one particular sound, why the other sound you miss? There are 5, 6 sounds. So each one of you, all did not say only once, all did not hear only one sound. Everyone, according to something within, they listen to different sounds. There was something great study in it that you, when you grow up, and this particular exercise is called, what is called? Name I told first. Nishpandava. This is Sanskrit word, is little difficult, so I will repeat. Nishpandava. It says, if you go on doing every day this, 2 to 3 minutes, not much time is not required. But we have to do at the starting of the day, as soon as you get up in the morning. By 5 o'clock morning, anyone gets up by 5 o'clock in the morning, you can put up your hands. 5 o'clock in the morning, there are people good. Then it's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock nobody gets up. Because by 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock anyone gets up? No, good. And without mummy or father or anybody calling getting up, one's own self, not anybody calling. How many of you? Okay, very good. Nice. You are looking here and then putting up that. That's it. Good, nice. Then you are self-restrained people, because generally what happens in the village school and we ask, then they say that mommy has to call. Then I ask how many times? 4 times. 4 times of that, but he wastes three call to be over like that. So here you are far better. So it is like that. So as soon as you get up, you have to do this exercise. That is the thing. As soon as you get up, you sit in the bed itself. If you start moving around and all, then you will not do it, because so many other things, distraction will come. It takes only 3 minutes. But one thing, the same sound you have to pick up. Every day, the same sound you should hear. You should not change the sound. First 2-3 days, you can try to select which sound you like. So morning when you get, what the sound will be there generally at home? Fans. Then cleaning the room. Okay, very good. Then good. Sound from kitchen. That always won't be there. That always, sometimes is there. Birds chirping. So you will find out at your home. Every day, suppose you are getting up 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and as soon as you get 2-3 days, you take for that, which is that sound should be there every day. Now you say that cleaning of the floor and all every day is happening, I don't know. But you should be here, that's only that sound you should listen. Many other sounds will come in between. You should not go on changing the sound. Then what will happen? Then our purpose is so missed, because we are trying to see our mind is there's a very fluctuating. So we are trying to keep the mind something which is not fluctuating for some time. So our periodontic is trained to not to get fluctuate. That is the technique behind it. So morning, as soon as you get up, 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, you just sit straight. Then you listen to that particular sound. You try it. If you have any development or any doubt and all that, you can ask your teacher. The teacher will have contact with me if you have any doubt on it. What was the name of this technique I told? Nishpandava. How many of you can able to do it in the morning? Okay, very good. Then I am 100% sure in 6 months you will get a high, very good concentration. Okay. So this is one technique. This technique, if you do on regular basis. Then another technique is what we call the sound, on listening to one sound. That sound, here also sound only, but here we use as a mantra, chanting. One particular mantra you chant, they say, what happens? You continuously, your mind within that sphere. There is some syllables. Whatever, here we are using very small 12 alphabets. 12 alphabets. So your mind can function or travel between these 12 alphabets, not above and here and there. So what happens? You are limiting your mind into a particular sphere. Try to do that for a certain, then the mind will come under your control. See, the mind, controlled mind, it has a plenty of power. See, like the sun, see, you might have learned to school. It is in the sunshine you can make fire. How the fire is made from sunshine? You know how? You have not taught at the school? The noon sunshine, from the sunshine you can. Yeah, you can tell. All of you may be having it in mind. You tell how it is. Yeah, using the convex lens. That lens you keep. Then what happens? The sunshine is concentrated, focused in one. There you keep a cotton or something. It will get fire. Same way, our mind has tremendous power, but it is to be what? It is to be made concentrated. So for that purpose, we are doing all this concentration what we have. So this second technique is I will chant one mantra, one word. I hope all of you are Hindus, correct? Anyone other than Hindu religion is there, then because that person don't sound. It is not. You can use your own religion, even your own religion, whether it is Muslim religion or Christian religion. There also have this technique. The same techniques there also is that you continuously go on repeating one name or maybe this Christ's name or Allah's name, whatever it is. There also the technique is same. You continuously allow the mind only to function in that particular area, in that is same. Here we are using one Hindu, this. The other religious people they can use it, they don't have to use this only. concept is clear. Here we are telling one particular sound. The thing is, I will chant that thing, then you can chant for 3 times. Then which you can do it. It's very simple, you may be knowing it, but I am just chanting. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Now I will chant once, you can chant with me. I will chant, then you can repeat, okay? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay, it is clear. So for improving our concentration, 3 techniques we taught now. What are the 3? Can you tell? What are the 3 techniques we taught? What are the 3? Whatever you know, you tell. 1 or 2, whatever. Name it. Sitting straight, that is the important thing. I didn't tell it is a technique like that, but that is the most easiest technique. But you should have what happened. Awareness. You continuously just sit straight, you make it, you will have a better concentration. That is one thing. Sitting straight, then second, concentrating on that one particular sound, that is the Shpanda Bhava. Then the third thing, this chanting. 3 things you have been told. This 3 is very sufficient for you to improve the concentration. How many of you like music? Very good. Very nice to all of you know music. How many of you learn music? That is the point. What schools? What music you learn? Classical music. Very good, nice. How many of you like playing this guitar, mridangam, something like vadya? How many of you like? Yes. How many of you study, play actually? How many of you like dancing? Very good. All of you like. How many of you learning? See, this is the difference. Okay, 2, 3 people are there, nice. See, just liking is one thing, but learning is another thing. You should learn. When you learn only, you will have that what you call the actual realization or the enjoyment of it. Just having an interest not sufficient. So what they have to do? You have to tell your parents, mommy or papa and all, I want to learn music, or if you like, I want dance, you should. So they will take you. Because what happens, they will be very busy. Parents are very busy, so they may not have time unless and until you ask. Generally, it is told, children are not useless, they are useless. Like that. It is generally told to the parents, not you. But since your parents are not there, I am telling you. You can tell at home that Guruji was telling something like this, what? Children are not useless, they are useless. So what happens? You tell your parents that you have to learn music, but you have to pursue. It will help you. It will help you to improve your concentration. Not only that, now and now, some of the very highly paid jobs and all, you go, they ask, what is your this artistic talent? What is your art? They understand that a person who has artistic talent can have a better performance, better productivity in the job. So this you will pay also. It is not like non-payment. When you grow up, it is a very highly rich paying jobs. This are the art. Like the drawing. Some of them I miss drawing also. How many of you like drawing? Good. You learn. Any one of you learn drawing? You are there. So you just liking one do, you have to make a point. Now I have told you so far you may not be knowing. If you are liking music, drawings, there will be classes. So some of them are learning now. So you ask them for the classes is there. It is only if you are once in a week or something like that, then you practice. What happens? Your IQ level will improve. Your ability to intuition, in the very spiritual, what we call growth, we talk about intuition. Intuition means you guess the correct thing correct way. That is an ability you can develop through art. So because from all that angle, you should learn music or dance or drawing something. Something you should know other than the school curriculum. You have the ability, so you should improve. Okay, so three things we discussed here. Thank you all of you. Now we will have a good lunch. Lunch is waiting for you. You can have lunch. Then these three things you should practice. Then that is what you are giving in return for my time I spend with you. I want a word from you that you should. These are the three things very easy. Sitting straight you have no problem. But we remember occasionally sitting straight. At least that time you will sit straight. Otherwise it is not so easy. But you should make a point that you will sit straight. Then this one sound technology. Then another the mantra chat. That mantra you remember? What mantra it is? Just tell. Okay. Yeah, by heart it is very nice. In my childhood, I took almost 3 months to by heart. In the 3 minutes you have by heart. Very good. Nice it is. Good that we met. The Lord, Guru Vairappa will bless you, all of you. You have a very fruitful, successful, great life. I bless you all. Okay. Now you can carry on. We will have continue with our program. The lunch is just you have to cross the other. That the teachers will take you. Okay, nice of you. Thank you all. Bye bye. Sarvatra Govinda Nama Sankirtanam Govinda Go. Okay, something is coming to you. You just wait. They are giving some song. Yeah, they are giving some token of chocolate. Nice, good.